that could never be. Imagine that guy touching you. Guys, it's Uchi. How are you guys doing? Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Nickie, aka Nickielifestyle. I welcome you to the Lifestyle Squad. People that always on point. So today we are going to do a Q&A. It's been a really long time since we did this kind of video. I mean, I think I did one during COVID. That was in 2020, and since then a lot of things have happened in my life. So many things have changed. I've moved, it's crazy, and yeah, it's big time that we chit chat and catch up. So you guys, I asked on my Instagram, if you don't even follow me, like, who are you following, girl? Go and follow me on my YouTube. Anyway, there on my IG, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitter at Nickielifestyle. I was like, girl, you're too nosy, you're too nosy. So the first question, which I mean is the elephant in the room, let's address it. Do you live in Rwanda? No, I don't live in Rwanda. I've moved for the past 2 years. I've been living in Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah, I've moved and I'm happy I did so, because as I don't know, like, as an introvert, I'm really into my comfort zone. Like, when I'm used to something, I really want to have the same situation or whatever. So to the point that everyone was telling me, my dad, my family, like most of people that know me, they were like, why don't you go and live abroad? Like, we all know that things are not going well back home. We all know that COVID affected so many people, and yeah, unfortunately I was one of them. COVID happened when my contract ended with this then EGO project that I was working with, the Switzerland people that I was working with. So when my contract ended, I was like, what's next for Nickie? I mean, I have a lot of things to talk about. Anyway, another question that was asked by many people, you guys asked me, do you have a boyfriend? Do I have a boyfriend? I'm not sure. As long as, which one? Left. This one is empty. I'm single. Ish. Anyway, so yeah, I've not been to the streets in a very long time, and I miss the streets. The streets are fine, but like, when you are a relationship person, where you like, as a Cancer, I like my things the way I like it. I don't like to stress myself, and as someone that likes their own space, socializing is one of things I don't really do that much. And I've been really, I don't know, how would I say it? I've been really complaining and thinking of putting myself in an uncomfortable situation for me to survive in this new country. I don't know how I can say it. As someone that was used to Kigali, I had my people, I had my friends there, I had my boyfriend, at the time, is it boyfriend or situationship? I don't know. I had something anyway. So to say that that's my zone, that's where I thrive more, that's what I'm used to, which is a really bad thing. Not even about boyfriends or I like doing indoor things like watching TV. I like going out, dining, fine dining, and to do that you cannot dine inside, so you have to go outside for you to experience the dining experience. Going out, I really like going out, but not that much. But again, I think it's something I need to do, because if I want to meet people, if I want to connect and Like networking. No, I mean, I don't like it, but I have to network for me to survive in this country. So I'm really working on putting myself out there, and it's a challenge for me, but I'll achieve it. Fingers crossed. As someone that live here, this is my new home, this is my new chez moi, so I have to know the place and meet people that will help me. You know what friends do. Friends are there to be with you when you are celebrating. But again, even mostly when you're going through hard times, that's when you need your friends more. So I need to make those kind of connections, and business wise, it's something I need. So the question is, do you plan coming back to Kigali? And if so, is it where you want to settle? Love you so much. I love you too, girl. The thing is, Rwanda, Kigali is going to always be my home. I don't even want to cry. It's always going to be home, but we have to we have to make life, we have to, I don't know, we have to get in our bag, we have to reach our goals. And it's really hard to do that back home with the economy and, own wahalas. And yeah, if you have to travel to make it, that's what I'm gonna do, because I want this money. I want this money, and yeah, settling back home is not for now. Like, I don't know, maybe in 5 years, maybe in 10 years, who knows. But like, as soon as I get the bag, that's where I want to be. I want to have a house in Kigali. Whenever I'm visiting, I'll just be in my own space and happy, and with my family and my friends, with the bag. I didn't know that I missed home this much, but yeah, that's home. Anyway, just like nostalgia and everything. It's not easy to be out of your comfort zone, and it's something I'm trying to embrace and learning to cope with more. Yeah. The next question is not a question. So you can send me so many questions, so I'm picking the ones that was asked frequently. And yeah, Tuchi, okay, this question, your skin care routine, Chuchi, my skincare routine, I'm really working on that right now. That's probably going to be the second video after this, after I vlog. I'm really going to give you guys like a detailed skincare routine. I promise you that. And yeah, being the firstborn is not an easy task per se. Not like a task. I mean, I love that it made me, responsible, and gave me my leadership skills, contributed to my leadership skills to a point. Like, when you are the firstborn, you're always going to have people that look up after you, look up to you. And I feel for me that it's more like a burden, if I can say that. But I like it because I love all my siblings. I think I've told you guys that before. About, some of my real siblings, some of family members that became family and sibling. And yeah, I'm grateful. I'm not complaining. But life is life. And if I was asked in my next life, maybe I'll ask to be the last born, so I can do, I don't know, feel more free and I don't know, sinzi niba ninjye bibaho gusa iyo uri imfura iwanyu uba wumva ufite mu mutwaro w'uko hari abagomba kubera urugero, and it's not easy. It's a loner and it's too much for my nuggets. But yeah, I like it. I love it. Amazat, what the heck? So she asked me, what would the man that will make me live my single life would look like? That man, it has to be someone that I feel comfortable around, like a friend to me, but more into a partner, someone that loves me, someone that won't do nonsense to me. Because if you do me nonsense, I'll do you shaggy, I'll give you trouble, wahala, and I don't like that side of me. When I'm in a relationship, I want to be a woman, be into my feminine energy, take care of my man, cook for him, do all the stuff that women do for their husbands. But yeah, but it takes someone really special for me to do that. So I don't know. Plus, marriage nowadays are not really, how can I say it? They're not really encouraging that it will be someone that we look up to, something that we want to do. Queer marriages nowadays, they're fucked up and it's scary. Like me, like I'm a really, how would I say it? I'm a perfectionist, and my worst fear is failure. I don't like to fail. It will break my heart. Imagine you marry someone and maybe after 5-10 years, just because they're not doing well, you are not feeling fulfilled in the relationship, you end up divorcing them. It's a failure. Let's say you guys, like, marriage is not something that we should take for the way we take it. Marriage is underrated, if I can say that. It should be overrated. Marriage is a big step in your life. If you decide, you go through law, you go through in front of God, in front of your father, in front of your mother, in front of your friends and everyone. Now you say, you're going to live happily ever after. We're going to, death will do us apart, and you end up divorcing. What a failure. Imagine, it's a failure to the point, let's say you guys have kids together. It's not a joke. You're going to see that person every single day of your life. That's factor, because if I'm breaking up with you, I don't want to see you again. Not if I don't want to, but like when you have kids together, you have to see them. Otherwise, you have to co-parent. You have to, you're crazy. You guys, you fight over money. Imagine if I fight with someone over money. I don't know, marriage is fucked up that it's really scary to take that step. All these people that are married, I always tell them, you guys, you are very strong, because it takes a strong woman to get married nowadays. Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do I see myself in 5 years? This feels like a job interview, but I think I see myself very, very successful, like living most of my dreams coming true, living through testimony, saying that I always to pray for this. Because I remember before moving here, earlier today I was talking to my friend. She's the one that reminded me what I was going through when I was in Kigali. Everyone will say, me, I will move to US, me, I want to go to Poland, me, I want to go to Canada, depending on what someone's vision were. And my own was, I want to move to Lagos. Like, what the heck? Out of every single things I had to dream about, every single country, like Paris, like going to France. But I was saying that I want to live in Lagos, and right now I'm living in Lagos. So in 5 years, speaking into existence, I'm going to have my own house, that's for sure. Preferably in Kigali. What am I going to do else? I'm going to be, my business, my fashion business is going to be booming. Yo, in 5 years, I think I'll come here and I'll be grateful. I mean, right now, I'm super, super grateful for my life, for my mental health, for my spiritual side. But again, social wise, yes, I don't have friends. Yes, it's a challenging world, dealing with Nigerians every day. Like, us and Nigerians, we are very, very different people. So I'm live some challenges, but like, after all, I'm really grateful that I'm heading in a good way, starting my business. Another one that I really want to respond to: any advice for a 25 years old girl who's confused about adulthood? At least three advices I will give a 25-year-old girl right now. Let's do 2025. A young girl right now: love yourself. That's key. That's measure principle of a successful life. If you don't love yourself, so many things, worse things, are going to happen to you. People are going to take you for granted. People are going to use you. You won't be able to be confident enough to know what you are really worth. And when you don't know what you're worth, people tend to put a price or a tag on you because you don't know yourself. So, first of all, learn about yourself. Like, get to know yourself. What do you like? What you don't like? And then, yeah, learn to be confident. Be confident enough to know that every single thing that is on this world exists. People have it. If people have it, you can have it too. And that's really major. That is like a life of endless opportunities, because you know that you are able to achieve whatever you want to. That's like one. And three, says leave that man alone. Leave that man alone to the point that, I'm not saying don't date. Of course, date, enjoy your life, meet and mingle, make memories, but don't take it too seriously. If someone is not taking you seriously, treat them like so. Don't be so invested to the point that you forget about yourself. Because when you lose yourself into someone, that's when everything else goes down. Because you are focusing your energy to one thing that you forget. You tend to forget of what really matters in this life. Know yourself, leave that man alone. If you want marriage, yes, if you meet someone that really think is worth it, get married, but be wise. Be wise, know your worth, and that's two. Three, be in your bag. Be in your bag to the point that every single thing you are thinking about can give you money somehow, can get you money somehow. Don't lose focus. Focus on what really matters. And in this world, if you don't have money, you are useless. You are useless to the point of, we all have family members, we all have friends, but the way you treat your rich friends and not the way you treat your normal friend. I mean, I don't mean to that it's an obvious thing, but in a way, when you have money, life is easy. When life is easy, life is sweet. Oh, when life is sweet, you are always happy. When you are happy, you will never be bitter. When you are not doing bitter things, you are going to be blessed. And when you live in your blessings, that's the best feeling ever. So my sister, be in your bag. Know yourself. Leave that man alone. And four, work on your spirituality. Niba arukwegera Imana. Read your Bible, go to pray, praise, and all the good stuff. If you are more into, I don't know, Mother Nature and universe and manifestation, law of the universe, all of that. Practice cultivates your spirituality, and yeah, it's going to help a lot. Yes, like be awake, kanguka umenye ko ibyo tubwirwa byose siko ari ukuri, cyangwa n'iby'ukuri byose tubwirwa siko ugomba kubijyamo. Ntabwo ugomba kwifata ngo wirirwe amasengesho icyumweru cyose, wava amasengesho ntugire n'ikintu ukora, yenda ngo niba ari akazi uri gusengera ka kazi uzakabone, ukicara kumva ko ibintu things are going to come out of nowhere and you know, you get blessings. It's not going to work like that. Still really, someone asked me my journey in sewing. I'm still really into my phase of understanding the business, how it works. My sketching skills are out of this world. I've started being creative and inspired, and I think I have like a very good vision of what my first collection is going to be. So get your coins ready to shop my, you know what I'm saying, to shop my line, because it's going to be like me. If you like my style, you're going to love it. Anyway, okay, someone asked, as a Rwandan YouTuber, may you share your journey, how it works, and some advice to someone who wants to be, I guess, a YouTuber. So YouTube is really a good platform. When I started YouTube, no one knew me. No one knew that, you know, you could. Okay, now he's gonna say things. No one knew that if you had an issue, you could come to me and I will give you advices, because that's what I do in my life. I really like to learn new things. So I'm always on YouTube, I'm always on Google, I'm always on TikTok, I'm always, you know, where I can get knowledge and stuff. Can be history, can be, I don't know, politics, can be beauty, can be anything. Like literally nowadays, I've been really into aliens and stuff. We have, it's confirmed by the US government that we have aliens and other supernatural, extraterrestrial. Yo, that's extraterrestrial. Okay, les extraterrestres, cause how I confirmed that it's a thing. So some of the aliens have been coming to Earth and stuff. So that's what I've been really focusing on nowadays, and it's kind of scary. And all this AI thing that's going on, international artificial intelligence is really going to take over, and it's really scary. Like to the point that earlier I was watching one show. It's a dating show, so they take all these people and take them to like couples that want to test the strength of their marriages or relationships, and go to a place. So they separate them and then put them with, around a bunch of hot people. And you know that when you're around hot people, you're always drinking, partying, socializing. They even sometimes sleep in same beds. So your body as someone human, you're going to react. If there is a crush, someone you're crushing on, and you like them so much that if they come talk to you, feel butterflies, and your coochie your coochie will dance. Of course, you're going to be attracted to them. You're going to want to do stuff on them. Tell me why these people now, they have introduced the AI in that whole experience, to the point that maybe I went there with my boyfriend and I met a guy, and this guy, I like them so much, but like our chemistry is there, but like I still have limit just because I'm faithful to my boyfriend. So they'll have these videos. Let's say maybe I was talking to him like this. They'll have this video and make you kiss the guy, but like a fake scenario. There is what will happen. I didn't kiss him even if I wanted to, just because I'm loyal to my boyfriend. But like AI will make you look like you kissed the guy. these people, they freak out. Like, you see my boyfriend crying, he will shout like, how can she disrespect me? Why did she kiss someone? Like, that's AI for you, my dear. So like, the way that artificial intelligence is going to take over, it's scary. Anyway, so I was saying that as a YouTuber, I like to share my experiences and stuff. So that's what made me start YouTube in the first place. But when I started, I was making money, it was good and stuff. But like not too long ago, YouTube has stopped paying for ads in Rwanda, and that's really annoying. Because tell me that's where I'm getting paid from, and I'm spending all this time creating content and stuff, and I'm not getting paid. Make it make sense. So like you'll be motivated, but like as human beings, we need more motivation than just like I'm helping people. Of course, I like to help people, but like I cannot spend my time on something I'm not getting money from. So yeah, if you like YouTube, you can YouTube, but like YouTubing in Rwanda is not going to make you get money. Only from people in diaspora, and we know how many are there. Even if we still have like over 10 million people that are in Kigali, and if maybe you had 5,000 of them that was watching you, doing it in Rwanda as a hobby, yes, you can do it. But doing it in Rwanda as a business, that's how my YouTube was. It was a business, it was a job. It's not going to get you anything, and you're not going to be motivated enough to keep going with the consistency. And that's what you need to be successful as a YouTuber. You need to be consistent, because when you're consistent, YouTube is pushing your videos to For You page, and that's when you're getting discovered by new people. So yeah, that's about it. So if you want to vlog, you can maybe vlog in English. That's what I've started doing. Yeah, the elephant in the room, and the elephant in the room. English is going to kill us. The elephant in the room. I've started so sorry to vlog in English because the girl got to make money. I need to make money for me to keep giving you what you guys are used to and what you guys deserve. So help me make money, and you're going to enjoy me, because I'm a crazy person, and sometimes, crazy people say things that normal people don't say, but I think about already. Anyway, hey beautiful sis, no question. I love your vibes. I love you too, sis. What else? What do you do for a living? What do I do for a living? I'm a YouTuber, that's one, content creator. But two, I'm a businesswoman that's been going through hell to try and establish herself in a new country. I'm struggling, but inshallah, I'm going to make it. And when I make it, you guys are going to see it. You guys are going to be like, okay, Nickie, we see you. Remember when we talked about it? Because me, I like to speak into existence, and it works for me. It works for me since I was a very young girl. I remember I used to dream, like for real. You guys know where I come from. I come from a very okay family, established family. I've never lacked anything in my life, which I'm really grateful for, because of what happened in our country, with the genocide and everything. Not everyone had that chance to, to have, I would say, a fair upbringing, and I'm really grateful about it. But like dreams I had then, I'll wake up one day and be telling my sister like, when I'm like, I don't know, when I'm 23, I would say maybe 23, 25, or maybe 28, I'll be living in my apartment, a duplex. I didn't even know that duplex were a thing until I lived in one, just because if you would say that these people have a house, it's going to be like a huge house that have 5 rooms, that have 10 rooms, maybe all these mansions and stuff. I didn't know that there were duplex that had one room or maybe two room or a loft or anything, stuff like that. But I would tell my siblings that when I'm this age, I'm going to be wearing like short biker shorts. Back then it was like jeans shorts, all those jean shorts, booty shorts, and I'm going to have like wearing like crop tops and stuff, and I'll be going into my house up and down, up and down. And that was what I was living in Kigali. And I've never like, I've always been a dreamer and dreaming. And it has been working for me. Warangije kwiga kutire yego nararangije. What's your favorite outfit? My favorite outfit right now will be like, let's say a dress, a short skirt with maybe like a top, or maybe like a short dress, or maybe a long dress. That like, I would say my favorite outfit are feminine clothes, because I don't like baggy stuff. I don't know. I'm really complicated in fashion that I will never pick a favorite outfit right now, because I always want something different. What is a deal breaker for you in a guy? My deal breaker in a guy, or maybe a deal breaker in a guy, someone that doesn't respect me. Someone that doesn't respect me, that's a deal breaker, a huge deal breaker for me. I'm really big on respect. And if you don't respect me, even if you love me, I don't know how much, that love doesn't mean anything to me. Someone asked about confidence. Confidence is not something that you're going to have 24/7. Even the most confident people have their downtime. The most thing that you have to know is knowing yourself and willing to change, to better yourself, willing to work on it. Already, if you know that you have confidence, it shows. Read about confidence, learn things from confident people, because there are so many videos online that will teach you how to be a confident person. And I believe if you read about it and make it a personal case, my dear friend, you are going to make it. Just love yourself. That's my number one, I'll say, point. Love yourself. When you love yourself, man, urikunda ku buryo abantu bajya ngo uri confidence kandi utari na confidence. That's how powerful it is. Love yourself, know your self-worth. Never, kind of be unbothered and a good person, try to socialize with people. I think confidence work hand in hand with shyness, because sometimes when you're shy, and I don't know, like for me, I'm really shy around men. I'm not really comfortable around men as much as I'm comfortable around women. I can be with women and gist about every single thing, but like to find that guy that you feel safe around them, it's really I don't know, I think it's a generation thing. Maybe millennials, that's how things are or were for most of us. I'm seeing more like Gen Z, like I think like my sister, my younger sister, she has like male friends, and they should tell me that this one is my friend, like my G, and I'm like, okay, I like it. That's good for you. Being able to mingle on both sides. Yeah, if you can do that, you're going to definitely be confident, because if you feel confident enough to chit-chat with other people and get to learn about their weakness, get to learn about their strength, it helps you see people in a different way, and you know that no one is doing it 100%. Every single person of us, every one of us every single one of us, all of us, has a small doubt somewhere in their mind. So when you know that you're not alone in this, you just fake it until you make it. Like literally, fake it until you make it. Fake it until you make it. And my friend, I promise you, you're going to be confident. Like you guys, do you guys want to connect me with someone? Do you have a brother that you want to introduce me to? Just introduce me. I'll decide if I'm single or not. That's bad girl energy. Bad bitch energy. Hey. A body. That's a body for you. What did you do to get that body, girl? You are mesmerizing. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. What did I do to get this body? Nothing, to be honest, just gyms. That's what I can tell you. Because sometimes I do go to the gym. Like right now I've been on a I don't know, maybe a 3-month pause of going to the gym, and I want to go back again starting from tomorrow actually, or maybe Tuesday depending. But what I will give you, working out has been really helpful, especially when I gained weight, when I'm gaining weight. But like when I'm working out, I'm able to control where the fat goes. And trust me, working out, that booty girl, just go on TikTok. What do they call it? Is it gym TikTok? Google gym TikTok. Go Google TikTok. TikTok gym TikTok. They are going to show you people that work out, and you say before and afters of people that have been going to the gym. Their body, chef's kiss. Like if you don't have money for BBL, just go for gym. It works as much as BBL, by just like you have to put in the work if you want the gym to work for you. Nickie, I'm your big fan. Love you, Query. Thank you, girl. I love you too, and thank you for your support. And she said, on a guy, what's your turn off? 3 on a guy. Maybe ick. Okay, this one I will take it as an ick. It's not a deal breaker. A turn off. Umutipe ufite inzara, and then a guy with long nails. Guys with long nails turns me off from 100 to 50 that quick. Kubera it's disgusting. Murabizi niyo waba ugira isuku gute, like when you have long nails, niyo waba umukobwa utabyibuka ngo ukuremo imyanda n'induki, ukuremo n'amavuta n'ibiki byose, it gets stuck inside. Imagine you are talking to a guy, then this and this, ukabona imyanda mu byara. Like, how can I even be in bed with someone with those nails? That could never be. Imagine that guy touching you. Disgusting. Anyway, we miss your video tips. I really miss it, guys. I really miss it too, because I really like to share stuff, and I've noticed that if I share something in a vlog, most of you guys don't even see it because you don't watch vlogs that much. And in a vlog I can maybe speak about 3 or 2 tips depending on what the vlog was about, or maybe what I did that week. But like, I guess I will have to be doing dedicated videos for tips and stuff. How do you manage social media and you guys, this stuff are so many. Unless you guys want me to do a part 2, let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a part 2. Give me this emoji, maybe in a black hat, or that guy, that emoji that has this, yes, the new emoji, and then I will do a part 2. Or maybe I noticed that you guys, most of my Instagram followers, like when I do lives, I'm thinking of be doing more of those so that we connect frequently. Yeah, like I used to do back then when I was in social media, when I was a content creator. Because right now I don't even know what I am. But anyway, so guys, thank you so much guys for hanging out with me. I spoke for straight maybe 1 hour. I'm going to try and edit video, make it as short as possible. I love you so much guys. You guys, getting money or not, you guys have been my biggest fans, my biggest supporters, and I love you guys so much, so much, and I owe you a lot. And yeah, thank you for the love. Until next time guys, I love you so much. Dr. Janet Nauta. Bye.